there's a lot of history that's happening all around us every day,
Yeah.
but you're taking a moment to look back in time and also celebrate a lot of folks. So what about these marker unveilings feels special to you?
Well, this is a big year. This is the 60th anniversary of Freedom Summer and also the 60th anniversary of the 1964 Civil Rights Act being passed. So a lot of folks that we're honoring on the Freedom Trail this year have had a hand in that, whether it be organizing Freedom Summer or actually organizing the 1963 March on Washington that led to the 1964 Civil Rights Act. So it's a big deal.
Gotcha. And I mean, I think every time I turn around, you're like always sending me, videos. Like, do you know about this historical moment? I'm like, no, because there's always something going on. So the Humanities Council, you guys are always making sure that folks know what happened.
That's true. And we have a partnership with Visit Mississippi, our state tourism agency, to expand the Mississippi Freedom Trail. And the Freedom Trail basically is just a system of markers, historical markers throughout the state that honor our state's civil rights history. It could be people, places, events, things like that. And so this month we've unveiled about 3 markers. This partnership has lasted for 2 years and we have expanded it 37 new markers on the trail. And so we've got 2 new ones coming up this weekend actually. So we're going to be honoring Dr. Joyce and Dory Ladner in Hattiesburg at 507 Mobile Street at 10 a.m. And we're going to be honoring Dr. Benjamin Murph, who was a dentist in Laurel and an unsung hero, but he was a president of the NAACP in the Laurel area and also created the NAACP youth chapters and the NAACP youth choir. So we're going to be honoring him the next day at 4 p.m. And so it's going to be a big celebration because, like I said, Dory and Joyce Ladner actually helped orchestrate the March on Washington with Barrett Rustin, but they got their rearing here in the state of Mississippi. They were trained and groomed by people like Vernon Damer and Medgar Evers and Clyde Kennard, and they worked at the youth council there in Hattiesburg, and actually they worked out of the COFA offices right there on 507 Mobile Street. So it's all like a full circle moment.
Wow, so many things going on, but I want to show the folks what it looks like when they go and check out, and also some of those photos that you were talking about of people who you will be celebrating over the next 2 days.
Oh yeah, so that's Joyce and Dory Ladner and even Hollis Watkins at the March on Washington 1963. That's Dory and Dr. Joyce Ladner right there. We're saddened that Dory Ladner actually passed away a few months back, but she did have a hand in editing her own marker and adding to the photograph. So, that's going to be a big deal. And this was in Benton County. In Ashland, Mississippi, we honored Mr. Henry Reeves there, another unsung local hero that was part of the grassroots effort and direct action of the civil rights movement in Mississippi. And so we actually put the marker on his property.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the Reeves estate, if you will.
Wow, so that's really cool. So when you come out, you don't have to really prep yourself to talk about the historical events or anything, but you can just learn something. You can sit in the grass, you can do whatever.
That's right, that's right. So if you come out, this is free to all, the unveiling ceremonies are free to everyone. You can basically just sit, like you said, learn the history here from some of the people who actually knew the folks that are being honored. Actually, Dr. Joyce Ladner will be at the ceremony on the 28th, so you'll actually hear from her and how she just be thankful about how she's being celebrated. And when all is said and done, you can look at the marker, get more information about our state civil rights history, and also how people, just local, regular people, did extraordinary things to not just change Mississippi, but they changed America.
Come on now, it's always everybody. It takes everybody.
It takes everybody.
They've been saying it a long time. And these super cool buttons, will these be given away?
Yes,
okay,
yes. They're going to be honoring Dr. Joyce and Dory Ladner. We also have some for Dr. Benjamin Murph. And our comms director, Cam, is a great artist as well, and so she's designed these buttons to basically have little handouts, as people celebrate. So.